Good afternoon, Shelf Exclusive Officer. We present you today to analyze of the Qantas structure fit with its mission and structure, contingency including organizational size, structure, and environmental uncertainty. Qantas' current mission targets both the domestic and international passenger flight markets, with the aim of bringing the world's best premium airline to meet customer expectations and provide an exceptional level of service. But in both the domestic and the international market, intense competition on both price and service quality have emerged. Qantas' current domestic market share its contingents by region, domestic and internationally by Emirates, Etihad, and China Eastern, China Southern Airlines, who covered by same flight region. Applying miles and slots, 1978, the current stage is deferred in domestic market with aim of the maintaining stable growth and defining extending market share from decline. Internationally, Qantas' partnership with international competence is somewhat alike to a process stage, aimed to developing new markets. Qantas currently employs over 30,000 people, with nearby 93% of them based within Australia. It is Australia's largest domestic and international airline, with a divisional structure across the flight and passenger business unit, with the passenger flight business unit as the main focus.
Under the CEO, Qantas' large passenger business unit is supported by several functional divisions, including legal, financial, customer relation, marketing, HR, public affairs, technology, and sales departments. The division of labor is distinct lower in each functional division. However, coordination between some departments supports collaboration. At upper levels are somewhat organic, with the horizontal structure supporting decision-making in the passenger flight business unit, featuring lateral interaction and network communication. However, the remaining structure is mechanistic, with strong centralized chain of command and highly specialized functional tasks. Applying Duncan 1972's perceived environmental uncertainty model, we found that Qantas' external environment is both complex with high dynamism. This leads to high perceived environmental uncertainty by managers. This is because with new technological advances, increase in global travel pushed by consumer demand, and globalized business networks, the environment changes at a moderately rapid pace. For example, technologies increasingly reduce the need for face-to-face interaction in business, decreasing business travel demand. The environment is further complex due to the influence of diverse external elements, including consumer behavior trends, local and international government regulations, labor unions, commercial law, domestic and international health and safety law, oil price, foreign exchange volatility, and more.
Three main challenges faced by Qantas include competitive pressures eroding domestic market share, operational cost control given the size and complexity of operations, and moderately high difficulty in accessing new markets due to the international regulations, the presence of strong competitors, and carrying capacity. According to Aston Group 1969, the greater the size of organization, the greater need for specialization and formalization. Qantas's mechanistic structure and functionality division both reflect specialization and formalization appropriate for its large workforce size, indicating good fit between organizational structure and size. However, the largely centralized decision-making, low-level lateral communication in the mechanic structure is only appropriate for its defensive strategy in the domestic market. According to Miles and Snow 1978, this allows for strict control over operations to ensure optimal efficiency. The structure is misfit with the prospective strategy for expanding into international markets. Again, Myers and Snow 1978 argue an organic structure would better coordinate the complexity of numerous and diverse operations. A decentralized control and lateral information system is required to manage conflict and coordination issues. Similarly, Qantas's largely mechanistic structure is unsupportive of the high environmental uncertainty. Given the size and high level of specialization, as Donaldson 2000 argues, greater difficulty coordinating and organizing resources, financials, and materials become highly complex.
Furthermore, given the highly unstable dynamics of the external environment, Donaldson also argues that the hierarchy of authority and strict procedures and rules do not support the organization's adaptability to uncertain and erratic changes in the environment. Our team's conclusion, balancing the multiple contingents, argues that Qantas' current organizational structure is not well fixed with organizational strategy and level of environmental uncertainty. As Donaldson 1987 argues, this misfit will reduce the organization's performance towards its objectives. Following from Donaldson 1987, a circle of organizational adaptation is commended for Qantas. Following the surfeit framework, at this misfit stage, adaptation of the structure is required to move Qantas towards a new fit with strategy and environmental contingents, also addressing key concerns. Specifically referring to Burns and Staker 1961, this requires Qantas to adopt a more organic strategy with lateral interaction facilitating a cross-functional exchange of information and resources, promote the value of personal contributions, and adopt a highly customer-responsive orientations. And with this, we conclude our presentation. And here are our references. And thank you for watching.